Firstly, we're going to install Eclipse. Then we're going to install the Eclipse plugin. We will then use the plugin to create an empty project, create a person object that we can persist to a data store. We will then create a servlet that takes data from a form post and saves it to the data store. We will then create a basic form to post data to this servlet, and then create a JSP page to loop through all person objects in the data store and then print them to the screen. So firstly, we're just going to download Eclipse. And now we're going to unzip Eclipse. And now we're going to install the plugin. So type in this URL, click to install everything, then click the install button. And then restart Eclipse. Now click on this blue icon to create a new project. And for now, we do not want to use the toolkit. If we just run the server and browse to the web page, we get the usual hello world. Now we're going to create a person object that we're going to persist to the data store. Every object should have a unique identifier, and the system will generate one for us. We're just going to have one field called name. Just creating a constructor here, and then going to generate the getters and setters. Now here we're just going to create the factory object to return the persistence manager. We will use a persistence manager to read and write objects from the store. Now here we're just going to create a new servlet to add the person. We're going to change the web XML to map the add person URL to that new servlet class. And then just change this to a post instead of a get. So here we're just creating a normal HTML file just with some dummy data in for now. And if we browse to that location, we should see the HTML. And now we're just creating a very simple form that posts to that servlet, takes one parameter called name. Now this won't work because when we modify the XML file, we have to also restart the server. And now I'm just modifying the servlet so it gets that name that we posted and also prints it. And now I'm just creating a person object, giving it the name that we passed in from a form. I am now creating the persistence manager object, getting it from our factory. And now just writing it to the data store. Now I'm just creating a very simple JSP page to loop through every person object in the data store and just print it out onto the screen. Now here we're creating a very simple query just to return every object. Again, we're getting a persistence manager, and here we're actually running the query. And now I'm just going to create a very simple loop and print the person's name out. on this version of Eclipse I downloaded, you have to import all the namespaces manually. Just made a couple of errors here, I just need to fix them. And this one, there we go. Add another name and list them again.